From the Bronx, New York, the international superstar, the leader of Yeet Nation, Rey Fury!
Semi-main event action here.
And we kick it off with Rey Fury, who's been making some waves lately. Gonna go one-on-one with Zac Taylor. And Rey Fury, impressive individual, the leader of the Yeet Nation from the Bronx, New York. And I'm very interested to see what he brings to the table. I've heard his name bounce around a lot. I've had a lot of guys on the inside tell me, you gotta watch Rey Fury, you gotta watch Rey Fury. He's impressive. He is a show stealer. When a lucha show was talked about, he was one of the first names that was discussed to come in here. And I can't wait to see is it all hype, is it tough, or does this guy actually deliver the goods?
Absolutely, Rey Fury, one of the best to compete across the U.S., Puerto Rico, Panama, and definitely that Lucha Libre influence with Rey Fury.
Absolutely.
From Austin, Texas, the Latino, Zac Taylor!
And keeping up with the theme of the show, we own the sky. Zac Taylor, a flyer, but he's not only just a flyer, he's a very blend of styles like we had in the previous match. So while you might see Zac and you might think that he's a flyer, he's quick, and yes, he is all those things. However, there's a little intangibles that Zac has that can catch you off guard, and Rey Fury better be kind of careful that he doesn't get upstaged here tonight by Zac Taylor, because he easily could.
Taylor, another competitor, like in the previous matchup, trained under ACH, and ACH had a big role in Zac Taylor's molding as a professional wrestler.
Very good young kid. Has a lot of respect, talented, quick. He has all the tools, but he's still young.
Still very young.
Still needs a little bit of experience, but he has that want-to, he has that heart, like I mentioned in the earlier match. All these guys from Austin, they have heart.
Zac Taylor, like you said, very much so very young. However, has been trying to prove his age wrong to people.
Look at that.
In his experiences in the ring. He's a former Inspire Pro champion. You know, he's been in the ring with the likes of his trainer, ACH, people like Joey Ryan, B-Boy as of late.
I like how he stepped up to Rey Fury. He ain't scared of Rey Fury. He knows that this is going to be a fight, and he's going to bring it right to Fury, right to his front door.
This is definitely going to be a great semi-main event here at Lucha Brutal.
We're off and running. I'd like to thank our sponsors, GNC Addison at the Town Center location, 1-800-Flowers Dallas, Title Max here in Carrollton, and also the Back 9 Bar and Grill, which is where we will be having our after party here after the inaugural show of Lucha Brutal. We own the sky, kicking off our semi-main event here.
Like you alluded to, JT, Zac Taylor and Rey Fury, very different styles in this ring. Rey Fury, very more traditional Lucha Libre, while Zac Taylor, more of a hybrid wrestler in the sense.
Nice arm drag by Rey Fury. I like the snap. You can always tell a good lucha, even in an arm drag, the footwork, by the snap.
Taylor and Fury. Taylor's also not going to always...
And Fury going right back up. And just like every other lucha, they will find their ways to get their spot, their chances to get even with the crowd there. Luchas are notorious for that. It's kind of fun sometimes. Sometimes. Preface that.
And you got to think also Zac Taylor not only with an age disadvantage here against Rey Fury, but definitely a size disadvantage.
Absolutely.
Much like in the match with Serrano and Alex Gracia.
Nice arm drag by Zac Taylor, giving it right back to Fury.
Rey Fury's going to have the weight advantage and also a bit of a strength advantage.
Look at that shaking swagger by Zac Taylor. He's not afraid. He's ready to bring it.
Taylor, you know, again, beams with confidence every time he's in the ring. Definitely, that's another thing he may have taken from ACH in a sense.
That's right. A show of respect right there by Taylor and Fury. And look at these two guys are allowing each other center stage. And look, Fury takes off. Drop down by Taylor.
Leapfrog.
leapfrog.
Nice
roll
sleeping
through.
ability there by
Tiger
Zac
roll.
Taylor.
Pass through by Rey Fury. Down on the back. Up. And over. Cartwheel by Taylor. Trying to go for a leg sweep. No can do. Oh, Manhattan drop. Coming back over. Nice. Hurricanrana off the run. Drop kick. Does Fury have to reset? Impressive by Taylor.
Zac Taylor not letting up here on the more experienced Fury, and is not going to make it, make it seem to Rey Fury that he has an advantage.
Oh, right in the mush. I think the lights just went out.
And Taylor taking a breather out here on the floor from that one shot from Rey Fury.
Fury going out to the top, springs out of here, trying to catch the legs as Taylor. Taylor, look at that Fury, cartwheel, kick right to the face. Savant kick on the outside, slows down Taylor, and that's exactly what Rey Fury has to do. He has to slow down Zac Taylor. Then he can use his size advantage.
But also that Lucha Libre influence. A lot of Lucha Libre, is a lot based on diversion and diverting your opponent. And Rey Fury showed that in that moment, able to catch Zac Taylor off guard.
Absolutely, and hit him with a chop on the outside. Taylor's going to be a little disoriented, a little hurting as Fury gets back in the ring here. Like I said, every second, wasted is a second for your opponent to recover. And Taylor coming back with these chops. Size differential be damned. He's going to hit at least 3 of them to match 1. Oh, wait a minute. Fury coming in with the in-the-air famouser.
Into the cover. Not getting full pressure down on the shoulders there of Zac Taylor.
Rey Fury impressive. Leapfrog famouser a la Kenny Omega. Getting a little bit of height there, so don't let the size fool you. Rey Fury got some hops, baby.
Rey looking to take advantage here. He's got him up for a Uranage, plants him. Off the ropes. Nice senton there.
Nice senton, quick cover by Rey Fury. He can only gather a 2 count. And the crowd mentioned that it's only a 2 count here. They know Rey Fury has to kind of put a little fork in Zac Taylor if he wants to keep him down here.
Absolutely, and Rey Fury is not going to let up here. Zac Taylor trying to fight back with shots.
That's that heart I'm talking about. Taylor with a Fury right back to the face. Coming in is going to give him a kick. Nice.
Into the cover. And that seems to be Taylor's strategy in one of his matches. Hit strong and hit fast. Ooh.
Right, and that's what he needs to do. For every punch that Rey Fury throws, every punch that Rey Fury lands, Zac may have to throw about 2, land maybe about 3. I know the math doesn't add up, but you got to think of it that way.
Rey Fury was reeling on the ropes there. Zac Taylor looking to bring him into the middle of the ring to get some more offense and to wear down Rey Fury.
I think what Zac needs to do is he needs to use his legs. His arms are effective, but he has to do it a lot. I think if he starts to use his legs, his feet, his speed, that's where he has the advantage on Fury. And look at that, some of that technique there by Zac Taylor. And Zac, good sound, just lit him up. And he has Fury right where he wants him. And he's in charge right now.
And with those chops, picking away at not just that person's chest, but their stamina. Oh, but Fury!
He just shrugged that off. 1, 2, and then, look at this. Just lighting up the pass. I think I can see clearly now on this trail because it's lit up, baby.
Rey Fury with a series of hard-hitting shots in the corner now, whipping Zac off. Leapfrog's over.
He shrugged it off like a champ with a leg lariat with authority. Covered by Rey Fury. And I think he should have put his leg right over him just to get all that weight pressure on him. Again, he has the size advantage. He should use it.
Absolutely. Definitely.
I think that's a wrestling thing. If you see it, use your advantage. And if he put his leg right over the throat of Taylor, he probably could have had him.
Rey Fury looking to take advantage here on Zac Taylor. Bringing him back up against the rope and another chop.
And look at that, Taylor's feeling it. And again, Taylor needs to think of what kind of offense is he going to counter with this if he does get an opening. Not just a chop, but something else. And look at the feet. The feet is what I was talking about that Taylor needs to use, not Fury. Think of how much damage that does to Zac Taylor.
And with the larger legs of Rey Fury as well. Comes charging now.
And he stuffs him like an Oreo.
Zac Taylor definitely reeling here.
Any shot, you can think. could almost concave any kind of bone, any kind of chest that Taylor had or has, you know, because Fury's such a larger individual.
Rey Fury now going to send Zac Taylor hard into the buckle again.
He's done with him. He's done with him. He's going to polish him off here. And look at that. He's calling for it. He's calling his shot, lining him up. And Taylor was waiting for him. Taylor rolled through. Taylor coming back. Taylor drop kick in the corner on Fury.
Nice drop kick in the corner. Going to follow up here. Backbreaker.
Oh, Uranagi backbreaker by Taylor. Combo into a brain buster.
No! He calls that plus ultra, that combo backbreaker into that brainbuster. And Zac Taylor thought he could have had Rey Fury put away, but it's going to take a lot more to put someone like Rey Fury down.
Plus ultra. If plus ultra's not going to be enough, what is? Zac Taylor's going to have to pull out all his weaponry tonight.
Taylor eyeing up eyeing up Rey Fury like wounded prey almost here.
My God, he's lining him up. But he better do something effective. He's calling for it. Crowd's behind him. Taylor got some. Fireman's carry.
Could you be thinking Taylor driver? I don't know if he could muscle Rey Fury up to that.
No, he could not. Fury out. Misses the clothesline. Comes back up. Spinning back kick by Rey Fury. Oh, Fury just knocked him up sideways. And Taylor coming back in for a punch. Oh! Where did that come from?
Back fist. Off the ropes. Taylor.
Oh my
sends
God.
Fury out to the floor.
That was just like a dad you hadn't seen in about 15 years. You don't know where he came from. Oh
Zac
my God.
Taylor.
Taylor has him right where he wants him. He needs the cap. Oh, Fury with the leg sweep.
Nicely
Down.
done.
He's coming back in, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my.
Senton springboarding off his knees into a cover.
And he kicks out.
But again, not able to get the full force of his weight down on Zac Taylor's shoulders.
That spinning back fist came out of absolutely nowhere. I was expecting it to be the right hand, but he's surprised with the left. And that even knocked me out sitting here at the commentator's table. I think I need to go to concussion protocol. That hit me through over here.
Rey Fury thought he had Zac Taylor put away with that back fist.
Now this crowd's behind it, rocking. They want to know what's going to happen here. And Fury, look at that, is not taking anything for an answer and just delivers a wicked chop to the chest of Zac Taylor.
But Rey Fury getting into with this crowd.
Look at Zac Taylor. Zac has that fight in him. Zac is fighting. He's still alive. And Fury taking him back down to square one. Fury shooting off Taylor. Taylor reversing.
Zac Taylor now trying to get his wits about him, but Rey Fury moves out onto the apron. Nice aversion.
I think his jaw's in two. Fury going up top. What has he got here? Rolls through. In. Cover! He got him. Put a fork in it. Is Zac Taylor done? No. He's not.
Got to give it up for the resiliency of Zac Taylor to kick out of that cutter.
Taylor kicking out at 2.5, and Fury's going to go up top.
Rey Fury's got something big in mind.
He says he's going up top. Let's figure out what's going to happen because Zac Taylor's moving. He's moving around. He got some fight in him still.
And think with that weight advantage we mentioned of Rey Fury's, all that weight being driven into Zac Taylor, that could be the death nail.
Up top, Fury going.
He's in one motion up to the top turnbuckle.
Facing his opponent. What are we going to see here? Oh my, you got to think if he lands this, that is it for Zac Taylor!
Is he thinking? Oh, no. Time for that F-bomb!
Roll through, Taylor, leg sweep, kick, can he capitalize? Kick
Super
to the
kick.
face, get him.
Thinking,
Get
fisherman,
him.
brainbuster!
Oh, did he get all of it? 1, 2, and no. Nice combination by Zac Taylor. Kick after kick after kick, following it up with the fisherman's buster, and we're still going here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
These two men laying it all out in our semi-main event. This crowd at Lucha Brutal giving it up for these two.
Love it. Zac Taylor he's got to capitalize again with his feet or an aerial maneuver. That way he can get the W here tonight.
Bringing Rey Fury up by the mask. It kind of needs to because of that weight of Rey Fury.
Correct. Oh, and he strikes. Fury just got a hold of Taylor. Can Taylor give it right back? Double chop by Fury. Taylor with a striking elbow. Fury right back at him, has Taylor stunned on the ropes. Taylor brings it right back. Fury a little bit disoriented here.
I don't know who has an advantage between these two in the strike exchange.
I think Fury does. Fury has the advantage, lands 3 strikes in a row. What is he? Oh no, Taylor's up!
Repeated forearm shots by Taylor.
Taylor's feeling it. Shotgun forearm. Fury's not done, delivers a high knee. Oh my, bicycle kick by Taylor.
These two just laying into one another.
Taylor pushed off by Fury, rolled through. Oh my, he got him in a fireman's carry.
Taylor driver.
1, 2, 3. Zac Taylor has pulled a rabbit out of the hat.
Almost just an act of desperation to get all that weight of Rey Fury on his shoulders, but he drilled it with the Taylor driver, and Zac Taylor with a big victory here tonight.
Not all.
Zac Taylor got a lot to be proud of with this win over Rey Fury. Could the success that he's been building in other companies around Texas be the same here at Lucha Brutal? And it seems just like match after match, JT, these competitors here at Lucha Brutal just topping one another.
I love it, and that's the way you should do. You should always want to steal the show. If you're in wrestling, not want to steal the show, not want to be the people, the match that people talk about, you got to get out. There's the door. And these two guys brought it. Rey Fury did impress me. He impressed me. A guy with his size has the striking ability, and I want to see more of Rey Fury, actually. And I hope we do.
Zac Taylor now letting Rey Fury up to his feet. A sign of respect between these two.
Nice sign of respect there. Fury giving props where props are due to Zac Taylor. Taylor doing the same. As we're having quite the show here at We Own the Sky. Zac Taylor owning the ring, and a hand for both.